Is it fair to say this feels like it should be a blowout?
Well, on paper, that would be the assumption. But, B.A., this is why we play the games. Anything can happen, and any team can pull off an upset.
Now the starting group for San Antonio. Barnes plays the 4 with Wemby standing tall in the middle. De'Aaron Fox is out there with Harper, and it's Bryant in at the 3. Outside Barnes. Pass to Wembanyama. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound. Here's Bridges. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. And Doris, the Knicks gave up 5 first-round picks and a swap for Mikal Bridges. Safe to say there's some pressure to perform.
There is no doubt about that, B.A., because that is forever the prism through which I will view this trade. His team had showed such patience to that point. To give away 5 coveted first-round picks speaks volumes about the impact they believe he can have for them.
Pass to Anunoby. To the middle. Out to Bridges. New York working the ball around now. Now here's Towns. Here's Anunoby. He's covered by Fox. Just 4 to shoot. Anunoby passes to Bridges. Misses the 3. Fox deciding where to go with it. Up top, Bryant. Barnes a screen. Bryant, the pass to Barnes. The 3. The shot by Wembanyama, no good. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Earlier, I spoke with Mike Brown. Wemby came up, and Coach emphasized the importance of taking a charge and digging in when his players can. He said Wemby is counting on you to be movable. If your feet are set, you may alter his course. Don't change yours. If they can stand up to this tall task, they might just curb Wemby's advantage out there. Brian, back to you.
Thank you for that, Allie. Now here's Anunoby. Good on the bucket.
I'll tell you, it's 6'8" with elite athleticism. Good luck checking OG Anunoby on the interior.
To the inside. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
Precision pass into the post. Well-earned assist.
Rebounded by Fox.
You'd rather see him dunk that. Impose your will if you can.
And that's a foul called on OG Anunoby. That's his first foul of the game. Clarkson's checked in for New York.
Into the lineup for your New York Knicks.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes play. Wembanyama against Robinson. And it's New York with a rebound. Brunson surveys. Pass to Robinson. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Well, Mitchell Robinson plays such a critical role for them on the interior. If he can consistently make these shots, what a weapon he is.
And we're joined now by Shams Charania. He's calling in with a story. Good to have you, Shams. What's going on?
Thanks, guys. The Spurs are ecstatic to welcome back their superstar big man, Victor Wembanyama. He actually spent 10 days this summer training with monks in China, and he continues to embrace unorthodox training methods. Guys, perhaps appropriate given his unusual stature.
He's got that curiosity. All right, Shams, thanks for the update. And Brunson gets it to go.
It's gotten to the point where you have to chase Jalen Brunson off the perimeter. This guy will really hurt you from deep.
Harper passes to Wembanyama. Pass break, New York. He goes up, and it's Bridges with the jam.
And this kind of play is only going to grow their lead, holding the other guys down on defense and converting on the turnover.
Fox against Brunson. Pass to Wembanyama. Here's Harper inside. Outside for Wembanyama. The 3 ball. Not going to go that time. New York with the ball. They're on a 12-4 run. The 3, Bridges. Barnes with the rebound. Spurs trail by 8. Here's Harper. And he goes in for the dunk.
Yeah, showcasing his athleticism on that jam. Harper loves rising up and dropping the hammer.
Fox against Brunson. Robinson for 3. Brunson passes to Towns. 6 on the shot clock. And it's powered home by Towns.
I'll tell you, so many different aspects to his offensive arsenal. Towns flashing solid handle ability.
And here's a timeout from Mitch Johnson. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. And some changes here for New York. Yabusele comes in for Robinson. And Miles McBride subbed in for Jalen Brunson. A big group substitution here for San Antonio. Sohan's checked in for Victor Wembanyama. Johnson comes in for Barnes. Vassell, he's checked in for Bryant. And Stephon Castle subbed in for Harper. And so it's Fox with it. He'll bring it up for San Antonio. 8-point game. San Antonio again can't hit. New York has gone 1 of 4 from deep. Here's Towns. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Vassell outside. San Antonio moving the ball around. Fox, the pass to Sohan. Clarkson on the double team. Fox for 3. Fox can't get that one to fall. Knicks leading by 8. Here's Bridges. It falls. He's now 2 of 5 from the field.
The offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
They have used their size and their strength to get off any shot they want. They've dominated on the interior.
To the wing, right side. Yabusele finds Towns. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And we've reached the end of the first quarter. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. All right, guys, what's your take on the Knicks so far?
Give it up for their D. They're battling, communicating, and coming up with key stops.
Yeah, I think they wanted to come out of the gate strong, and they have. They've taken the early lead here.
So on the floor for the Spurs, inside at the 4 and the 5, it's Sohan and Wemby. Vassell and Johnson are the 2 and the 3, and it's Castle in at the point guard.
And that's exactly how tightly you have to guard him every time he steps to the arc. He's just that good.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Well, this Knicks team has grit. Jalen Brunson said, quote, no matter what the situation is, we are going to attack it. No matter who's in front of us, we are going to grind. Back to you, Brian.
No quit. All right, Allie. Thanks a lot. And Anunoby, he's checked in for New York. And there's a foul. It'll go on Miles McBride. That's his first foul of the game.
These calls can be so difficult for officials to make.
Wembanyama double teamed. Sohan outside. 6 to shoot. Wembanyama screen. Sohan, the pass to Wembanyama. Oh, too much length from Wemby.
There were questions about Wembanyama's strength coming into the league. No problem with the contact here.
And Grant, offensively, Wemby has a lot of different options. Talk about his game.
Well, put simply, we've never seen a 7-footer with this array of skills. He's an efficient shooter from anywhere, and the length to just about ignore defenders. I mean, he's got it all.
Now here's Yabusele. No points so far. Yabusele a screen on Castle. New York needs to get one up quick. The timer ticks. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation. Spurs trail by 4. To the paint. Here's the teardrop. Oh, it's Wemby.
With how big and powerful Wembanyama is, showing how delicate he can be with that teardrop.
And the Knicks making a change here. Towns is checked in. San Antonio also making some changes. Harrison Barnes comes in for Sohan. And it's Harper in for Vassell. Bridges outside. Towns left side. Back to McBride. Fires for 3. And the Knicks miss again. The Spurs have gone 3 of 3 to begin the second. And Bridges, here we go. And it's Bridges with the jam.
Yeah, that's the length and speed. Boy, Miguel Bridges gets to the rim in a hurry.
Spurs trail by 4. Castle outside. Here's Wembanyama. Oh, who else? Wembanyama.
So sick, the vertical ability.
That was flat out awesome. He has that effortless knack for getting to the hoop. And there's a foul. It'll go on Miles McBride. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Wembanyama against Towns. Johnson passes to Wembanyama. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
Man, Wembanyama getting it done. Woo!
Here's McBride. No made baskets yet. Pass to Anunoby. Fires the three. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 4 rebounds now. That one's good. And it's Barnes with the assist. Wembanyama's got 12 points now in the quarter. And when it comes to taking an offense out of its rhythm, what are some of the primary methods, Grant?
Well, B.A., you have to disrupt their flow. That can come from steals, deflections, block shots, even change shots. Anything that makes them feel uncomfortable.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Spurs.
I must say, their defensive intensity has been impressive so far. Really making it hard for the offense to hold on to the ball.
You've also got to love how their defense has been contesting so far, denying shooters to this point.
Now here's Wembanyama. 16 points for him. And here we go, the Knicks in transition. For 3, Bridges. New York, no good that time either. On offense, here is San Antonio. They're on a 14-2 run here. Barnes, no good. Knicks trail by 4. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell. With great mobility and the 8-foot wingspan. Yes, 8 foot. Wembanyama easily wipes that shot away. Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. So for the Knicks, Josh Hart's checked in for Yabusele. Clarkson comes in for Mikal Bridges. And it's Jalen Brunson in for McBride. San Antonio also making some changes. Bryant, he's checked in for Wembanyama. And De'Aaron Fox is subbed in for Castle. And since the turn of the century, die-hard Knicks fans had dealt with some lean years, Grant, until recently.
No doubt, B.A., and they're happy to see meaningful games. The arrival of Jalen Brunson just changed things, and they've gone all in to surround him with talent.
We've got 1:23 left to play in the first half of basketball. Bryant, no good. Knicks trail by 6. Pass to Clarkson. Back to Anunoby. No good with a layup.
It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
It's just been one of those games, and they need to find a way to turn it around before it gets completely away from them.
And so it's Hart with it. He brings it up for New York. Outside Anunoby. Clarkson with the ball. He's picked up by Barnes. Back to Anunoby. Stop the drought. Hits it. Now 2 of 6 from the field.
The jump shot just keeps improving from OG Anunoby. Amazing. You put in the time, you get into a nice rhythm.
Fox outside. Down low. Shot clock at 5. And here's Bryant outside. And it's New York with a rebound. Towns has got 5 rebounds in the game. Here's Anunoby. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
OG Anunoby is 6'7" with a big-time frame. He's going to shake off some contact, folks.
And he can't hit the second.
Boy, that's not the result I would have predicted. Usually you can take those to the bank when he's at the line.
Oh, and he brings it down with a 2-handed jam.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. And so it's Victor Wembanyama making things happen for San Antonio. Disruptive on the defensive end, playing the passing lanes and protecting the rim. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. You know, Victor Wembanyama has been exceptional here, guys.
Yeah, he's played with great energy in the first half. Very disruptive at the defensive end.
Well, it was about effort and anticipation. Hard to get into an offensive rhythm when you know this guy is lurking.
Karl Anthony Towns is out there with OG Anunoby. Then there's Jalen Brunson. Then there's Mitchell Robinson. And it's Bridges in at the 2. That's the group starting the second half for Mike Brown. When you watch De'Aaron Fox, is there anything that sticks out to you, Grant?
Well, B.A., this league has the best athletes in the world, and Fox looks like maybe the quickest guy out there on most nights. His change of direction is especially elite.
Here's Harper. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's going to be on OG Anunoby. San Antonio shooting their second and third shots at the line here. And the Spurs willing to be patient with this rebuild, but when De'Aaron Fox became available, Grant, they did not blink.
Yeah, he's just too dynamic to pass up, and still young enough to grow with their core. Now it's about making the pieces click.
Well, the defender's stopping the developing fast break. That looks like a transition take foul. This will be his second trip to the free throw line in this one.
And with the 8-foot wingspan of Wembanyama, it feels like he releases the ball halfway to the bucket.
Now here's Fox. 3 from Barnes. The shot, no good. Nice D from Bridges. Pass to Towns from behind the arc. New York, no good that time either. Spurs lead by 9. Here's Fox. Brunson with the block. They recover it. Towns, right side. Shoots over Bryant. Here's Robinson. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Mitchell Robinson brings a level of toughness on a nightly basis. Love getting inside and seeing him invite the contact.
So hits 1 and misses 1 at the line. Well, the painted area is really where Mitchell Robinson thrives for us.
B.A., he might be the best offensive rebounder in the game, and his ability to do that helps teams win on the margins. He's also a menace on the defensive end, a massive presence at the rim.
San Antonio with the ball after New York picked up the 3 with their last shot. San Antonio again missing.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Anunoby for 3. Rebound by San Antonio. Barnes has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Harper. He's guarded by Bridges. The 3 is up. That's good from Wembanyama on the assist by Harper. Wembanyama's got 4 points in the quarter. Knicks trail by 8. Here's Brunson outside. Offensive rebound. Here's Towns. Misses the layup.
And that puts them just 1 foul from the bonus.
This will be his 3rd free throw of the game. One of the most exciting teams in the league, Doris, the New York Knicks.
B.A., there's a saying that the NBA is better when the New York Knicks are in the house, and they are good. How about the resurgence over the last 5 years? They want to win now, and that rabid fan base is eating up all this success.
And the Spurs making a change here. Johnson's checked in. And Brunson's got the ball here for New York. They trail by 9. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thanks a lot, guys. OG Anunoby is so disruptive. He's led the league in steals. And he said, I want to be the defensive player of the year. I've always thought I was the best defender in the league. I'm athletic enough, strong enough, and smart enough to defend every single position. Back to you.
Very confident. Thanks much for the report, Allie. Now here's Brunson. 5 points in the game. Anunoby for 3. Barnes with the rebound. Barnes has got 7 rebounds in the game. Here's Harper. He's guarded by Bridges. Harper passes to Barnes. Here's Harper. Lets the 3 fly. Here's Here's Wembanyama. Oh, the big follow by Wembanyama.
Yeah, terrific follow-through from Wembanyama, proving he has a good head on his shoulders.
And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Clarkson's checked in for Anunoby. Sohan's checked in for San Antonio. Devin Vassell comes in for Barnes. Brunson finds Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
Mitchell Robinson so quick off his feet. Good night.
Here's Harper. He's covered by Clarkson. Harper passes to Fox. Some solid defense from Brunson. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Second team foul.
Fox against Brunson. Clarkson passes to Robinson. There's the three. And Clarkson with the three. Clarkson's got his first 3 points of the game.
Yeah, to me, it's always a great sign when the three ball is falling for Jordan Clarkson.
Here's Harper. He's got 6. Fox. And the shot goes. Fox has got 4 points in the quarter.
He's a go-to guy for them because he's that consistent. Time and time again, he delivers.
Back to Sohan. Pass to Fox. 41 seconds left in the third quarter.
A little raw skill-wise, but Sohan has that rare physical traits and a tremendous upside.
Brunson with the bucket.
Listen, this guy's doing his part. It's what we know he's about, but they have got to get some productivity from some other guys on this roster.
Now here's Fox. To the left side wing. From deep, Harper. And it's New York with a rebound. Clarkson finds Bridges. The kick out to Brunson. Clarkson outside. And there's a 3-second call. This one on the defense. New York shooting their 7th attempt at the foul line in this one. And the free throw no good, but they'll get the ball back here.
One shot. Substitution on the court.
Just 4 seconds left to play in the third quarter. And so the San Antonio Spurs finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm. Assist to the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
I'll tell you, in today's game, you want skill and decision-making at every position.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. And so in the game for the Spurs. Inside at the 4 and the 5, it's Sohan and Wemby. Vassell and Johnson are the 2 and the 3. And it's Castle in at the point.
Oh, tough rebound for the big fella, but that is his job, folks.
Pass to Anunoby. Yabusele outside. Clarkson against Castle. 5 on the clock. Here's Yabusele. The putback. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Spurs lead by 8. Shakes him. And he lays it up and in. Wembanyama's got 9 points here in the second half.
All too easy for Wembanyama. He feels like no one can defend him inside.
And it's Stephon Castle with a foul. That's his first foul of the game. And San Antonio making a change here. Harper's checked in.
Into the lineup for the Spurs.
Got a piece of it. Pass to Clarkson. Here's McBride. And the Knicks miss again. The Spurs shooting about 48% from the floor. Pretty good. Left side, Wembanyama. Here's Harper. Here's the three. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound. Towns has got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. The offensive rebound. Anunoby can't get it to go.
Boy, that is how you protect the rim. That is A-plus defense.
And Harper gets it to go.
And I know Harper wants a closer finish, but having a consistent flow shot in his arsenal will serve him well.
And it's Mike Brown calling timeout here, rallying his guys to make sure they all know the plan. Robinson, he's checked in for New York. Hart comes in for Anunoby. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Mike Brown was just reviewing the plan with his team. He did his best to light a fire under them, saying we have to fight. Now is the moment. We have to come out of this deficit swinging. Guys?
Appreciate the report, Allie. And there's the foul. It'll go on Miles McBride. That's his third foul of the game. Sohan's checked in for Johnson.
San Antonio substitution.
Wembanyama scanning the floor. Pass to Vassell. Shot clock at 6. No good on the three. Knicks trail by 12. Here's Hart. Now Robinson. New York working the ball around now. Stolen by Castle. Here's the break. From 20 feet. The shot by Wembanyama, no good.
Well, this guy typically a nice touch from mid-range, but obviously can't make them all.
McBride attacking. Pass to Towns. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
Oh, it's exactly how you lead someone with the pass. Beautifully done.
Here's Harper. Robinson with the block.
Well, this is the special aspect of Mitchell Robinson. That rim protection, that ability to send it back. Look out.
Clock at 6. Jacks up a three. Robinson rips down the board.
I mean, apparently he still has the green light to shoot threes, but he is in an absolute funk right now.
That's just perfect execution. Nice job hustling, and as a result, he gets rewarded with the bucket.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
And the Spurs with some changes. Barnes, he's checked in for Sohan. Bryant comes in for Vassell. And Fox is subbed in for Castle. Wembanyama. Yes, sir! Count it!
This can be a simple game. Get the ball to Wemby, let him score.
And we'll have a timeout called by Mike Brown. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error. And some changes here for New York. Bridges, he's checked in for Hart, and Brunson is subbed in for McBride. Here's Robinson. Towns outside. Outside Brunson. Towns down low. Working on Barnes.
An elite shot blocker. Wembanyama covers so much ground.
Towns. Whoa! Cat! Unreal! Spurs lead by 8. We've got 1:55 left in the game. Here's Wembanyama. Robinson rips down the board. New York, they're working against the clock now. So far in the fourth, they've allowed just 6 points.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
Fox against Brunson. Now Towns. Now Robinson. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama.
Mitchell Robinson on the floor for his defense unequivocally, but this young guy is really coming on the offensive end. Great job drawing the contact.
And no luck that time either. San Antonio's got nothing to fall from outside the arc here in the fourth. 0 for 4. Yes, sir, it's good.
Well, this guy is willing to make the extra pass. Barnes is not just a finisher, right? This guy's most efficient when he plays within the structure of the offense.
Wembanyama rips down the board. San Antonio leading by 10. Tosses it up. Bridges pulls it down.
Boy, that's an example of a player taking what the defense gives you, just doesn't work out in his favor, right? He misses the shot.
Towns making that routine.
What a feed to Towns. This guy ready to rise and fire on the catch.
And there's the drive. Oh, Robinson with a block. Robinson with a steal.
Every moment counts here. They have got to get moving.
This is the very definition of desperation time. You've got to score every trip.
Here's Fox. Rebounded by Towns. And this one feels just about over.
Yeah, they'll play it out, but I think it just wasn't meant to be tonight.
Just let the clock run out.
Hey, it's time to celebrate.
Robinson rips down the board. It's stolen by Clarkson. And so it's San Antonio with the W. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them. They had to dig deep to come out on top.
Yeah, you know, some teams might buckle under the pressure towards the end. The crowd was so amped up, such a hostile environment. But they stood tall and got the win.
And that about wraps it up. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Doris Burke, and the rest of our 2K team, this is Brian Anderson signing off. And let's leave you with our player of the game, Victor Wembanyama.